Are we back?
Why do you go to me? We're back. Hey.
And we're back. Hey guys, thank you for sticking around. Not really sure what's been happening with YouTube crashing lately or what's going on,
It's a conspiracy.
but we are back and we're glad to be back. So, hi
Yeah.
guys. Take two.
Take two.
We were talking about the being creative on the spot, and apparently my phone decided to put volume back on. About talking on the spot and just doing this every week and coming up with different content or whatever. So here we are. And Elena P says, "Yay, glad you're back." Hey, Elena. Elena?
Sweet.
Is that Elena? I don't pronounce, and I don't name very well.
Eileen? Eilena? I don't know.
I'm just gonna call you I.
IP.
IP. Thank you for joining us. So anyway,
But yeah, it's always it's always interesting when you look at like the local news. You know, these guys have script writers and all these other things and transitions and so on and so forth. Things that you learn in broadcasting school.
right?
We're 117 episodes.
Yes.
Good God.
We just kind of have been flying by the.
Well,
seat
yeah,
of our
we've
pants.
had to teach ourselves all of this stuff. Now, if you go back and listen to episode 1,
Mhm.
absolute dumpster fire. You know, we
Yeah,
had the,
pretty much.
the lovely Lydia on, which was amazing.
Yeah, it was great to have her on.
But the banter, the ability to communicate while you're live, making it interesting, making it engaging, that didn't get semi decent until what? Probably episode 70, 75, something like that.
Something like that. Yeah.
To where there was that constant engagement. And
Mhm.
obviously with the advent of Chris,
Yeah.
so much fun.
So much fun. Oh yeah.
Woo.
Gross. Getting rid of some of that thing.
Getting rid of that turkey.
Yeah, she says it's Elena. Elena.
Alina. Oh, okay.
Elena.
Cool.
Elena. Yeah. So anyway,
Hooked on phonics book for me.
we're so good at what.
Give
we
me
do.
that edible, damn it.
Give me that edible.
But yeah, I mean, we've had to learn all this stuff, and that's the fun part about being able to do what it is that we do.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you would have told us 3 years ago, this is what we'd be doing, especially on camera, because Heather's like, no,
I didn't want to do camera.
right?
I didn't want to. And if you look at my old pictures, you know why. And
Right.
I was very self conscious. I didn't want to be on camera. I
But
still have a
now-
hard time.
Now you're on camera.
Still not a fan of it. I'm sure he just screenshotted that.
Try having a big head like this on camera.
Have
Okay.
you seen mine?
No, like yours. Look. Okay. Do the screenshot. You doing screenshots?
I'm sure he is. There's like a
Yeah.
million of my
Okay, so,
weird ass faces.
Now, our listeners and our viewers,
Mhm.
look at the size of my head. Okay. Look.
It's shiny. It's shiny.
And then look at the size of Heather's. Okay. I have a ginormous head.
Okay. Yeah, because it's hard to find like hats for you.
Yeah,
Hats are-
it's insanity.
Yeah.
Becky actually took a measurement of my head to
Mhm.
knit me a
She
hat.
had to because you couldn't find him anywhere.
Right. And she-
He'd move out of the way.
Where did my beanie go?
Oh my god.
But no, she's like, damn, you have a big head. I'm like,
Mhm.
why? Thank you.
Well, thank you. Yeah.
I grew it myself.
Oh my god.
What?
He's gonna screenshot. Yep, there we go. So it's kind of funny though. I'm thinking of the screenshots and pictures and goofy assness and everything. So this past weekend, me and Becky did the Ellington Craft Fair, and you guys were down at the man cave.
I was
For-
photobombing everybody.
You guys were down there for This Is My Brain and do some other production stuff and whatnot. And so I sent him a picture of me and Becky. And then after that, he starts taking pictures with everybody. And I was like, well, I just have Becky and Tiffany here. So I started taking pictures of just me with random shit.
That
And
was
it was
great.
so funny. So like for everyone that he sent me with him and Nate or, with Candy or whoever, Jeremy.
or
I was just like, here's me with my makeup brush. Here's me with one of the sponges or whatever. It was just really goofy. And I'm standing over by the wreaths that were next door because like our booth neighbors were like, "Oh, go stand over there. Go do this. Go stand between the trees." Becky's like, "Stand between the tree," and I'm like, "I got my spoon." It was just
encouraging poor
Random-
behavior. That's great.
yeah, random shit. And with me having such a different like outlook and different spirit and different, what do you call it? Self-esteem, I suppose. That I'm
Right.
just like, oh, okay, I'll go do this stuff. But I was looking at the picture of me with the wreath, and I was just like, oh, I look tiny. Like that. That's weird to me.
Right.
You know, it's cool, but it's weird to me.
Well, I was showing Nate some of the pictures. I'm like, hey, check this out. Heather just sent it to me. And it was the one, I don't know, I think it was between the trees or whatever it was.
Yeah.
And Nate just looks at me, looks at the picture, looks at me, looks at the picture. He's like, what the fuck is she doing? And I'm like, well, this is what I was doing. And I started to scroll. He's like, you photobombed me? Seriously?
Mhm.
And I'm like, yeah. I did it with Sean too.
So I had to, so I had to step it up, you know, and just take
course.
pictures with all my friends, my spoon, my makeup. brush.
Wow, you're friends with a spoon and your makeup brush.
Actually, the makeup
You
brush.
need to get some better friends, Heather.
I've got friends. They've got friends in me.
You got friends in low places, or
Mhm.
what's the deal? with
Sometimes, yeah.
that?
Yep.
All right.
But yeah, just some random goofiness and whatnot, and you know, it's a whole different. I don't know. It's a whole different me.
Well,
It's
that's
fun.
what we do, though. I mean, anytime we go to an event or a festival or doing, remote shooting stuff, we're creating our own entertainment.
Yeah.
It was great because we did the what was it? Swashbucklers Bash.
Oh yeah.
Nate had jacked up his elbow, so he had it in a sling. So the running joke all day was nose goes, not it.
Yeah, poor guy. Like he was bumming out though.
Or hey, let's see both of those hands. And he's like,
And he so wanted to help and was so fucking frustrated because he couldn't help carry stuff. He still tried. Like,
oh, it's great.
and I understand. Like I totally get that having to sit
Yeah.
out and not being able to do stuff. And it was kind of interesting because we do the Ren Fest, and we've done that for the past couple of years and whatnot. And I think it was two Ren Fests ago. Red Dragon. I have Hope come and hang out with me, and there's the Red Dragon
Yes.
cookies. They ordered a commission from her, like a dragon or whatever, a red dragon, and it turned out really, really cool.
Yeah.
So she asked me to go with her and go drop it off, you know, and I'm like, yeah, sure, why not? So we went and took it over and met up with a guy, and I remember him, and I know you remember him.
Yep.
Adam was over there buying all kinds of different cookies from him, and
Oh,
every
yeah.
time he got the chance, and he'd come back to the booth with like different cookies every time. He was like, I went and got coffee, and I got cookies. So it was like he had different cookies like every time he'd come back, and they were really good. Actually, he made some gluten-free ones.
Would you like a
But-
falcon? Would you like a cookie?
But it was funny because he come in and he was like, "Oh, it's been a while since I seen you." He's talking to Hope, and he looked at
Yeah.
me, and I'm like, "Yeah, you know me," because the way he looked at me, he's like,
you know me, bro.
He's like, I know, like in his eyes, you could tell he's like, I know who this is, but I'm not sure, you know. And I was like, yeah, you know me. I had a booth there, and I said, I forgot how I explained it. I said, yeah, I was like 157, 160 pounds, like heavier though. And he looks at me and he goes, yeah, I can tell your eyes, so I do know who you are. Because I was like, I'm sure you don't remember, you know. He's like, no, I remember who you are now.
Right.
Then I told him about like I sold my crown from my wedding, like that I had wore for my wedding.
Right.
I sold it for like $3 or $4 to his daughter, and he made her come back to kind of give it to me. And I said, no, I don't want it because I'm trying to get rid of it because of memories. So he's like, yeah, I remember that now. He's like, I tried having her bring it back because that was too cheap for that. I was like, it's whatever. You know, I
Right.
want to get rid of it.
Right.
So that was pretty interesting. And he's still doing like, there's a Nordic Fest coming up in February. He's like, you guys really need to come. And I was, that's kind of cool.
Nice.
He's like, there's like 4,000 people that go to this.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it's like
Where's
a
this at?
Viking Nordic. I got to look it up. I think he said Chesaning. And he's
Chestnut.
like, you can get like a room or whatever for like $50 or whatever overnight. He's like, the festival's really, really cool.
fuck yeah.
So I'm gonna check it out. Let me
You
see if I
should
can
totally
pull it
do
up.
that. Well, I mean, guess you had Animal.
Yeah.
You didn't talk to Animal.
I think it's partially outside though too. So
Okay, I've
you're
got
gonna
my
have to get
cloak.
leggings,
I've got no. Fuck all that.
leggings under your kilt.
No. Come on,
Yeah.
if they can do that shit on what was it? Frontier. Yeah, we were watching that is a kick-ass show.
Frontier.
Oh my god! Those of you who have Netflix, okay. So now all of our listeners in the audience here, by a showing some JM for respect. How many of the ladies like Jason Momoa? Okay, just
He's okay.
I'm just all right. Just throwing this out there. Okay, now this show Frontier, Jason Momoa plays this dude called Declan Harp, who is a total badass. And just like, yeah, he gets the shit beat out of him and then rips a dude in half, and it's freaking amazing.
I'm more Outlander.
Well, another awesome show, but no, it's about the whole show is about the Hudson Bay Company, which is incredible because they were established in 1670.
Okay.
And they weren't dissolved, but they kind of spread out, and they're still, for the most part, doing things to this day.
Yeah.
They're like one of the oldest surviving companies in North America. It's insanity.
Yeah. To check that out. I got a couple things in chat. Becky says, hey, she has some amazing friends. Candy said it's in Charlotte. It's about 45 minutes from her house. And then she sent a bunch of purple hearts, and I think that's from Jason.
Charlotte. I know where that's at.
Okay. And then Lena says, he's got a nice face. Shrug. When you bring up stuff like that with, him, obviously you look at him and he's a nice looking dude, whatever. But for me, I like unique people. I like people that aren't like all pretty and, out just...
He's not. He's like tall and furry and grizzly.
He is
like,
furry, but when you look at him though,
he is. Like the
What'd you
dude's got
say?
long hair. He's got this big ass beard. He's like the vanilla gorilla, only muscular.
I don't know. I don't know about that. But I look at people differently. I guess some people are like, oh my god, he's so hot. I'm just like, what? Give me some Sam Elliott. I'll call him my grandpa.
Nah, Hugh Jackman all the way.
Oh,
Don't
God.
eat the rock candy in the urinal. It tastes like shit.
Gross. Gross.
I thought you'd be taller.
But yeah, so we were talking about that, the Nordic Fest and everything, and that sounds like it'd be a lot of fun. It's coming up in February. I'm not a winter person, even though I live in Michigan. But it sounds like it'd be a lot of fun, so we might check that out. We do all kinds of different events. We've had a lot of really busy things that we've done. I know, man, this past season was really fun. I'm looking forward to anything that we got going on for next season, all the different events that we usually do.
Absolutely.
I'm looking forward to Tuscola Palooza as well.
Hell yeah.
That was definitely one of my more memorable events. I know you weren't there for that one, but you used to go to all the other ones. You just weren't able to make this one.
Well, that was my vacation, and
Yeah.
quite frankly, I needed it.
Yeah, you did. But that was one of the really fun events. Swashbucklers was fun. They had a different thing they're changing it up
So
to.
much fun.
Yeah, a lot of great. This is what I like best about all of this is that
Yep.
each event has different music. I've seen different bands because of it. My goodness, it's been a long day, very long day. Sorry, guys. But because we've got a chance to local music, different local bands. Especially being on here on the show, we've had some really cool bands on here.
Which is what we're working on for the winter months of getting stuff booked. Because we
Yeah.
had a guest tonight. The issue is that it's Thanksgiving.
It's holiday.
So yeah.
I understand completely. Like I don't ever want to hold anybody to it when it's holiday season.
Right.
So you guys know, in the past seasons that we've done, we've always had it to where when it's holidays, we don't really have a lot of guests happening. It's just because who wants to leave their family? They've got work, everything else going on. So, we kind of slow down a little bit around this time with just us kind of hanging out and talking about whatever it is that we talk about.
Yeah.
But, we've had some really memorable guests. Orla Boro was one of my favorites.
Yeah, absolutely.
We've had them on actually twice. Infamous
Love
Quick.
those guys. Yes.
Love those guys. We've got a couple different clips so that we can actually play you guys.
Do you want to pull those up right now?
Yeah, go ahead and pull up some of those.
Okay.
I would really love to hear some of the live stuff that's happened here in the studio. What else? Orla Bora has a new CD out, actually, or a new EP out that you guys can get.
Go check that out.
We'll
It's
have to link
amazing.
that. Orla Bora is a lot of fun.
Hell
A
yeah.
lot of fun.
All right. So you want me to play one of these?
Yeah, what one are you playing?
This was one of my favorite ones that they did in the studio. It's called "Go Find Yourself Another Lover."
Oh, that's a great song. Great tune.
Well, it was great because we had studio participation too.
Yeah.
But yeah, here's some of the memories. They actually did this live in the studio.
All right, here we go. It's Orla Bora.
Lover. Yep. I think we did play this one last time, but there's a lot of people listening who haven't heard this, so. All right. Nice. You always thought that I'd be your king. Well, I'm sorry, baby, but here's the thing. I'm not gonna let your baggage weigh me down. You can accuse me of all that you want for not being the guy that you thought. I'm sorry, but there's no ring on your finger. 'Cause I'm gonna split, keep your memories for my dreams. Go find yourself another lover who ain't me. Yeah, I'm gonna split, keep your memories for my dreams. Go find yourself another lover who ain't me. Just 'cause your daddy wasn't around and you were yelling his name while running this town doesn't mean I want your baby. You can't let that a match made in heaven too bad, 'cause you got another thing coming. I don't wanna see another tear. 'Cause I'm gonna split, keep your memories for my dreams. Go find yourself another lover who ain't me. Yeah. I'm gonna split, keep your memories for my dreams. Go find yourself another lover who ain't me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep it going. I'll go get your jacket, I'll grab you a box, and you can get all your stuff and you can get out. Some will say I don't know what I got. What was your name again? 'Cause I forgot. Remember to lose my number. 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 'Cause I'm gonna split, keep your memories for my dreams. Go find yourself another lover who ain't me. Yeah. I'm gonna split, keep your memories for my dreams. Go find yourself another lover who ain't me. Go find yourself another lover who ain't me.
Oh, that was such a great time in the studio.
Hell yeah, it was. That was so fun. We just, man, having the energy from that band. One of my favorite things about Orla Bora is the fact that you can tell how tight knit they are as a band, and they're like a family too.
Oh,
And
absolutely.
man, they put out some great stuff, and you can tell. You can really tell. So I encourage you guys to check out more from Orla Bora, and definitely check out their new CD. They've got videos out on YouTube as well, and Facebook page, so you guys can be, keep up on their shows, everything else. Just great fun. So we had some other really great times in the studio with some other
There's so much
musicians.
cool
So
stuff.
many different things. What else? What else you got pulled up?
I'm looking here.
Okay. Well-
We've got we've got they did Stormy Monday. Well, we did Stormy Monday down at the Man Cave for the St. Patty's Day parade
Oh yeah.
or show, but that's like 12 minutes and 38
Yeah, let's
seconds.
not do
We're
that.
not gonna do that.
But I
one.
mean, stuff like here on the show.
Yeah,
Like
that's
you
what I'm looking
got any of the infamous Quick stuff, because I really absolutely love them. Mojo
That's what I'm looking
Hand
for,
was fun. We the infamous, they were great, and we had so many great people that were on. And it's
I think this is one.
okay. Watch it be something that we've done.
No, okay, no, this is like an hour and
Oh my
and
gosh.
28 minutes.
Okay,
Holy
yeah.
shit.
So that's not. That's
It was
not it.
episode 99 actually.
Wow. Wow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we got Matt Gabriel, Pete Schumann was on.
Hold on.
Man, we've had some really good stuff on here, and we are looking
Damn it.
forward to having more musical guests as well. Whiskey Fix, they were great too.
Awesome.
Man, I don't think there's been a band on that I have not liked. So we just love to be able to support the local bands and what they're doing and stuff. And speaking of that, I was hanging out with Hope, and we've been talking more about different things that we want to do, moving forward with the band that we're trying to start too. So that's gonna be interesting. We'll be coming in the studio and bugging you.
Which episode was that?
For what?
Matt Gabriel.
Oh, it was more than that. I can't tell you. So while you're doing that though, let's talk about the week. We didn't get to that.
We kind of did.
Kinda. I mean, yeah, it's just been interesting. Getting ready for the holidays, Christmas shopping.
Gross.
I know. I'm actually not in a bad mood about it this year. I'm actually kind of in the state of, okay, I'm kind of excited about it. Not necessarily because presents or anything, because I really don't care about that part of it. But it was a month ago. Which one was it? 110. There you
Got
go.
it.
Good. So we got a couple things, or a song from Matt Gabriel.
Yeah, the question is, I don't know which one it is though.
Okay, that's fine. We'll just pull it up and we'll know. So, you
Uh,
ready?
Sure.
So this is a song called "The Departed." It's based on a news article I read a while back about. It was either the Missouri River or the Mississippi River, but one of these rivers had a really bad flood one year, and it washed up some Civil War graves that were buried along the river, and they just came up floating. And it got me thinking about how young those kids. They were probably kids, probably 18, 19 years old. Yeah, could be younger. Yeah, could seriously be younger, and how. Even in your late 20s, early 30s, how 18 starts to seem so young. You're barely 18, and then you move on, and you're like, wow, can you imagine being 18 years old, having to be in that kind of, atmosphere, and getting to do nothing else with your life? Have that be it. That's the whole story is 18 years. So this song was kind of inspired by what maybe they wanted to be or what they wanted to do, but that was just how their life, kind of rolled out. It's amazing. It's incredible. So, The Departed. I wanna be a son of the sea, the wind and the waves crashing all over me. And I wanna know where the sunset goes. I wanna be a son of the sea, and I wanna live on the lay of the land and leave my boat anchored here in the sand. If you sow these seeds, they'll be sure to grow. I want to live on the lay of the land. And when that river washes up the graves, all the bodies from the battlefields, looted, bloated, and bored. And when that river runs up the names of them boys who became the departed brigades. I want to call woman into my arms and keep us both, keep us safe from harm. Would it be too bold to ask her for a hand? Oh, I wanna call a woman into my arms, and when that river washes up the graves, all the bodies from the battlefields, looted, bloated, and bored, and when that river runs up the names of them boys who became boys who became the departed brigades. And bury them so far from their uniforms, bury them so close to the sea, in a place where that hit cannot penetrate. No, not an ounce of blood can be seen. Ooh, when that river washes up the graves, all the bodies from the battlefields, looted, bloated, and bored, and when that river runs up the names of them boys who became boys who became the departed brigades.
Still great. There we go.
Yeah. So now we're back. All
Tony-
kinds of technical issues.
Tony doesn't Tony.
Yep.
So that was cool. That was Matt Gabriel. Still awesome, even at the second
Oh yeah.
second time around. So.
I still love his story that he talks about the little kid.
Oh yeah. It's so great. Like I don't. It's like even like kept on that episode. In that episode, what episode was that again?
That was episode 110.
110. Okay, so I still have that spot marked because it just cracks me up so much. So like anytime I bring it up, it's like, yes, I love Sour Queen. It's such a good. It was such a great episode. He was so fun to have on, and we caught him the first time at the Gypsy Goddess Festival.
Gypsy Goddess.
That's what it was. And just a humble dude. He was coming around doing a bunch of different shows. So we ended up booking him kind of a little bit later. So that was cool. But yeah, don't worry about getting any more of the music or whatever on. We can just continue talking.
I can't find any more anywhere.
But we just encourage you guys. Like we've talked about it. We've had a lot of really, really great people on our show. A lot of different, not just musicians, but we've had really cool people that we've had conversations with and whatnot. But we definitely encourage you guys to check out, We the Infamous Quick,
Yep.
Aura Labora, Matt Gabriel, Pete Schumann. Man, we've had
love
so
Pete Schumann.
many on here. And the comedians that we've had on, Mike Ball.
Mike Ball was great.
Obviously, Mitch Gill we've had on.
Yep.
Just there's all kinds of different people.
The
that
White
we've had on.
Oranges.
White Oranges. That show didn't get aired, but we did have them. Me and My Funeral.
Yep.
Man, we've had so many different people on. It's just been incredible. And we stop and we reflect about, what we're thankful for. And this is part of what I'm thankful for, to be honest. It's
Absolutely.
Just being able to meet so many cool people. And then we get involved in different shows and different things that we have happening. And we've got definitely after the holidays, we have more people coming on the show. We have some more musicians that are going to join us, comedians, whatnot, so hang tight, guys. It's just with this time of year, it's you don't really want to make anybody do more than that they already have to, especially musicians. They've got so many different things that they've got going on and whatnot. So
Well, and a lot of times it's during the holidays that they're actually able to go home to their families and
Right.
get off the road.
yeah, for
I mean,
sure.
that's crazy that we're out here being entertainers and part of the broadcasting thing.
Mhm. Whoop. Oh, I was gonna say you're not gonna sneeze. I don't know if
But
that shit works, but yeah.
yeah, I mean, generally anytime that you come off of the road is only during the holidays. And there's been plenty of times that I've been on the road during the holidays, nowhere near home, and in a hotel eating a spam sandwich out of the refrigerator.
On Thanksgiving, yeah.
On Thanksgiving, yeah.
Yeah, it's really, I don't think that they're appreciated as much as I think they need to be more appreciated than what they are.
Absolutely.
It's one thing to just be supportive and, to really go and follow these bands as much as you can, but you also have to understand their downtime too. They definitely need it. And they thanklessly keep on going, keep on performing. And during the summertime, they're out doing all the different festivals and different things too. And a lot of the bands that we've had on the show, they're not really so much as out to get signed on that record label or any of that stuff.
Right.
They're out doing all these different performances everywhere, and and they're really happy with doing that kind of stuff. It's not really like they're doing it for the love of music,
Yeah,
and to
absolutely.
keep it alive and everything. And that's why we're so happy to be supportive to them and to put them out there and to share them with you guys, because I didn't know any of these bands before.
Yeah.
Before we started the show, I didn't really know any of these bands. So I've been really grateful to have the opportunity. And, and another great thing is Solid State Radio plays them,
Yeah.
a
Oh
lot
God, yeah.
of the local bands. And like I said, with the Swashbucklers event, we were able to meet some different people too, like Scott Green. We're trying to get him on the show.
Yep.
He was incredible. I mean, there was just so many different people that were there. And it was neat because it was different genres, different music, and it's cool to be able to be a part of that.
Well, and that's the thing is the music in Michigan, the local scene, it's alive and well. It's not dead,
Right.
and that's the thing is if you're going out, support local music.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It's incredible. Yeah. We can go see the Greta Van Fleets and the Metallicas.
yeah.
All of these people, who have been in, the industry and have made it. Where do you think they started?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
They
At
started-
White's Bar. At,
Right,
at the hall in Frankenmuth. I mean, all these different places, and that was another thing that I wanted to kind of reflect on. We had done Rock the Hall.
Yeah.
We had American Arson,
Yep.
Hail Your Highness, and
Plain Faces.
thank you, Plain Faces.
That
played.
are no longer together.
that are no longer together. They were really good though. Like
Yeah.
I was really surprised when they said that they were calling it quits. But either way, American Arson, they took a little bit of time off. Hail Your Highness, and they're back too. American Arson's back. So
Awesome.
incredible. Even like the Leading Ladies Music Festival, it was the first time out. Like you guys, if you're gonna start something and you're gonna start a festival and you want to, continue doing this, please do not get don't let it bother you if a lot of people don't show.
You got to
'Cause
stick to
you
it.
really have to stick to it. It's not something that just happens overnight. And that was kind of one of the lessons that we learned with Rock the Hall, and we had done the 80s party and different
Yep.
stuff. The crowd, we didn't pull as many people as we were hoping that we would pull.
Right.
So, I mean, regardless, we still had a great time. And one of the best parts about the entire show is when American Arson got on stage and they said, listen, it's not about how many people are here tonight. It's about performing for the ones that are.
Absolutely.
And like when he said that, like I felt so much better because I was kind of freaking out. I mean, we rented the hall out. We did all of the decorations. We did all the different stuff, and it ended up, it's not like we felt like it was a failure or anything, but
Right.
it kind of was like, oh man, we didn't have as many people as we thought we were going to. But we didn't stop there. We kept on going.
Well, I think Ian said it the best. It was the greatest show that no one's seen.
Isn't that the truth?
I mean, because
It was so good.
Hail Your Highness opened up
Mhm.
the show. And that's the thing. You and I
Yeah.
had listened to them on YouTube, but you can be anybody you want on social media
Oh, for sure.
until you go see them live.
Oh man.
And when Hail Your Highness hit the first note, because I was backstage still trying to get everybody
yeah,
in,
yeah,
I heard that and I was like, this is going to be a great night.
yeah.
It was incredible.
It was so incredible, and like right after that, it was like it hit you, kicked you right to the chest. And you know, Uncle Paul was there too, and he ended
Yeah,
up purchasing
absolutely.
me a CD, and you know, got it signed and everything, and he purchased their CD and everything, and it was so incredible. I mean, just to hear them and them starting out, it was cool because they didn't care how many people were there either. Clearly, you could see that they were doing it because they love
Absolutely.
it. They love what they're doing, and we've met so many incredible bands like that.
Yeah, that's what was so much fun about all of that stuff, being able to see what it was that we got started.
I'm laughing
With.
because I'm looking at the crawlers up there are from September. You guys really need to
Yeah.
get on your shit.
Yeah, well, you know. Here,
Anyway.
we'll go to this one because
There we go.
There's
That's
a-
better. No crawler. No crawler.
no crawlers.
Yeah. So anyway, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there.
But no,
I was
mean,
amused.
you got to start somewhere. And that's the thing is you
Yeah,
got to
for
have
sure.
that stick-to-itiveness to do what it is that we do. I mean,
Right.
we're 117 episodes in,
Yeah.
you know, and every 6 months we're dropping a new podcast.
Right.
We're creating all this stuff, you know, and here we are, for basically the month of November and part of October.
Yeah.
We've had a lull in guests,
Oh yeah, for sure.
but we're
It's that time of year though, too.
right. It's that
you
time
know.
of the year. I mean, we get to Christmas time, and I think that was the past 2 years was the only time we took off
Yeah.
was for Christmas time.
Yep.
Of, hey guys, we love you. We'll see you in the new year. And that's just kind of how it went down.
Right. And I mean, and like, in part, you know, we've got so much stuff going on, getting ready for Christmas, whatever. And, you know, with me going full tilt with like 12, 14-hour days, it's really hard, but we still keep on going.
Absolutely.
Like that was one of the things like I felt today. I wasn't feeling very good, but I was still. You were like, "So I'm going solo tonight?" I'm like, "No, I'm gonna keep my ass at home, put myself to bed, take my medicine, whatever it is that I need to do." And it helped. It made me feel better. And I'm like, the show must go on. I will still be there. You know, I don't give a shit what kind of attitude you have. I don't care how bad
Yeah.
your day's been. I don't care. You pull your big girl pants on or big man pants, whatever.
Your big man. All I can
And-
think of is Keith when you said that. I got
and-
my big man pants
But
on.
honestly, with what we do, you pull it together and you do it. You know, you still do it, regardless if there's 4 people watching, if there's 3.
right.
I don't care if there's 100.
Right.
You still try to pull it together and you do what you need to do to take care of yourself. You know, and to get to the show. Like I didn't want to leave you hanging tonight, or you guys. Like I appreciate all of you that tune in. It means a lot to me. It means a lot to you. It just,
Right.
you know,
Well,
it's
And I thought it was funny because when I sent you the meme of the high-low driver backing in
yeah,
the
that was
shelf
funny.
and everything crashing down
Yeah.
on it, I'm like, well, if I'm going solo, this is where the show's gonna go.
Right. But I think we both are really confident enough to be able to. If we had to, we have to, and you know
Right.
that's just kind of where we're at. My other thought was, well, if we have to, we'll throw up another episode from past because we do have a lot of shows archived.
Yeah.
You know, so you guys are more than welcome to go and check those out. Yes, they are more than an hour, but that's just how this show rolls. There's different my brain can go for who knows how long.
3.5 hours.
Yeah, Survivor Girl is an hour show. Mitch's Fake Radio is an hour show.
Yep.
And it just depends on the topic or what we're talking about.
Right.
Conversation like with Survivor Girl, we've gone over before, on different guests, and that's okay.
Yeah.
That's why we're just kind of like we kind of stick to an hour, but if it goes over, it goes over. So before I get any further, though, Jeff is joining us. He says, late to the party, was here at 8, no notifications from Facebook or YouTube at the time. I thought you took the night off. Jeff, I would recommend going ahead and unsubscribing and then resubscribing because you're not getting the notifications because it pops up every time I go live for
Yep.
me. So I'm on right now on my phone. So
Checking
I
the
would
chat.
I would think to do that
Yeah.
because now we have a different system too where it automatically just will go live. We don't have it to where the link is posted right away. Sometimes I'm on top of things. Sometimes I'm really not. So I would recommend unclicking and unsubscribing and then re-subscribing to it so you get the notifications. There's something that's going on there. But we thank you for joining us. Sorry that you're late. We generally try to still make it regardless of what we got going on. So, and we are here. And we did have a little technical issue lately with YouTube. It seems like it cuts us off at a certain time and then we have to restart again. I'm not sure. We're looking into what's going on with that. So
It's a conspiracy.
yeah, the whole new thing that that you sent me.
Yeah, I actually wanted to talk about that a little bit.
Yeah.
It's the Copa.
Copa.
So basically, what that is, and I'm not going to get all political.
We're not going to
and-
get all soapboxy.
right, but the thing is what had happened is YouTube got into some hot water
Mm-hmm.
because what they were quote unquote providing as children content wasn't really children content.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, anybody that's listened to the show knows that we are not kid friendly.
We are definitely not kid friendly. But that's the thing, though. You did send me one of the videos, and I did watch it.
Yeah.
And from what I'm understanding is, if you mark on your show that you are kid friendly,
And you are not.
and you are not, that is where you're going to start getting fined.
You're going to get
We
fined.
would never put that we are
Right.
kid friendly because we are not kid friendly. However, I would like to say there are certain people that have YouTube channels, and I'm not saying that they're saying that they're kid friendly,
Right.
but they have different graphics that look cartoony and
Right.
whatnot. You guys might want to be careful with your content because
Right.
there's huge fines that can be involved. Like, we don't have any cartoon pictures or anything that would even remotely look like it's kid friendly. At least I don't think so.
Well, and that's the
I
thing.
mean, my
is-
height might be the only thing that looks like. Anyway.
what we put all of the stuff together with our shows with the full intentions of knowing that we're probably going to say fuck.
Oh,
we're
for
we're
sure.
probably going to have some sort of perverted humor. We're probably going to be
Oh, yeah.
racist or whatever it is. But that's okay because we have an Asian. But the point being is this Kappa or Copa or whatever the hell it is. They're doing this stuff, and those people that mislabel are going to be seriously fined.
Yeah, they're going to be having to take care of
Right.
what they've
And
done.
there's also a petition for this for content creators to go online and to sign this petition. I've already signed it. I left a comment of going, look, this is not how you guys solve this, because not only are the people that are providing content
Mhm.
are going to be penalized, but eventually those of us who are not kid friendly are going to be alienated, because
Yeah.
it was just like the adocalypse that happened with, what you get 23 ads at the beginning of your video, 14 in the middle, and then 72 at the
Yeah,
end.
No joke.
It's ridiculous.
Right.
I get you get ad revenue from each one of these videos,
Mhm.
but we have not made dime one from YouTube.
No.
Granted, we're still working on subscribers and growing as we do. However, this is not a way to solve it. That
Right.
if, we happen to have a guest on or something that could be misinterpreted as kid friendly, not likely,
Right.
because we're real people having conversations with real people. That's what we do.
In real colorful language.
That's right. So you can't say fuck on the air. But the point being is go educate yourself on this. Go do the due diligence. You want to know more about it. I've shared it all over my social media.
Yeah.
Go look it up. Sign the petition. That you have a voice. Get out there. Let it be heard, especially if you are a fellow YouTuber.
Right.
We stream all the time and we're providing content.
Right.
Get out there and support it. You love what we do? Smash that like button. Share the video. Subscribe. Hit all of the stuff for the notifications when we go live. You guys like this stuff? You want to see more? You got to get out there and let your voice being heard.
Oh, for sure. And we have Strange Friends Media SFM on Facebook. And that is where you can find all the different content, keep up on what we're doing, all the different events, all the different things that we're doing. That is on our Facebook page. The SFM is just Strange Friends Media repeated, because
Yes.
when I changed over the name on that, that's what they let me have. So it is just Strange Friends Media, but it is what it is. So if you guys want to jump on our Facebook for there, Then we'll have different links to getting to our Don't Make This Weird, Survivor Girl podcast, This Is My Brain, and Mitch's Fake Radio, plus all of the other stuff that we have coming up in the new year. We're looking at some different podcasts that are going to be coming to Strange Friends Media. So more content is going to be there, and looking at switching up a couple different things. Just good stuff coming down the pipes. You know, we're trying to always move forward and evolve and, you know, try to bring more to you guys because you guys are joining us. You've had faith in us from the beginning, and we appreciate that. We're thankful that you guys are, you know, still sticking strong, staying with us, and, you know, joining us on our podcast live. It's been really fun.
Absolutely.
We're thankful for you guys.
Well, and that's the nice part about it is, you know, Heather has mentioned it in several shows that regardless of whether we have 1 or 100, we would still do this show.
Oh, sure.
But it's so much more fun when we have audience engagement,
Mm-hmm.
and we have, you know, it's we've gone out to a few different festivals and events and stuff that we've done, and people are like, you guys have that podcast,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
We love that show. We're avid listeners. So it's always
awesome.
fun when you get recognized.
It is fun. Like for the first time that it ever happened to me, I was like, you know me? You know, usually because I worked at Walmart for freaking a decade of my life, I can't get back.
Right.
I thought it was from that because usually that's what it would boil down to. You know, it's like, I work third shift at Walmart. Is
I
that where
really
you see
love
me?
sour cream.
I really sub. I'm getting so tired again. I really shove it.
You shove it.
I
Where are you
shove
shoving it? Leave the sour cream alone, Heather.
No. That's it. I quit. This is where I draw the line.
Yeah, make sure when you go to Google to look up Boston cream pie, you put the Boston in there
No.
because it's not going to end well if you don't.
Yuck. Disgusting. I'll listen
Hey.
to my throat.
That is it. That is my holiday tip for Thanksgiving. Make sure you put Boston cream pie
And-
recipe.
Also. Right. And also, don't look up Lemon Party.
What? No, that's
Don't
not
do
how anything. Heather, don't make this weird.
I intend to for the rest of my life. I will continue to make things weird because that's what I do. Weird and awkward.
That's
That is
right.
that's my thing.
That's your thing.
That is my thing. That's what I'm claiming to fame. But anyhow,
Yes,
that's just, you know, I'm thankful for so many things.
absolutely.
And, you know, we've got all like warm and fuzzy on other shows and talked about, you know, our
Right.
feelings and whatever on the Don't Make This Weird show, which is kind of a weird crossover because normally we talk about dick and fart jokes.
Of course.
But, you know, one of the things that I have been really appreciating in my life is just being thankful and counting. Actually, I know it sounds so funny saying counting blessings and everything. And I know, new age, whatever, however you want to look at it. I don't care because for me, it's been really important, you know, to look at the better instead of always looking at the negative of stuff. You know, it just really brings so much more to your life. And, you know, just it's definitely what.
Mitch, I just shared a thing on Facebook, and it says Black Friday special offer: stay home, save 100%.
Uh-huh.
So the ever so lovely Mitch Gill chimes in and says, "Smart, go to Mitch Gill's Get a Room Comedy Club instead." That's also smart.
You definitely good. You guys should. Laugh therapy is very important. That's another
Absolutely.
thing that I think you should all bring to your life. My voice is kind of cracky because of being sick today. You know, and being tired does not help. So
Oh, come on, we're always
I'm not
running on
complaining
empty.
though. I'm thankful. I'm thankful to be here. Honestly, instead of looking at all the negatives of being sick today, like for a minute I was all like whiny and you want to be sick on Thanksgiving, but then I just kind of stopped it and was like, well, I'm still here and I need to listen to what's going on and why I'm not feeling good and take care of myself, and I did, and that's why I'm here
That's
now.
awesome.
So anyway, he keeps on whistling over in the corner.
I'm
and
gonna
it's
shove this
driving
phone in your
me-
urethra because I'm like, what the fuck is that
I just
noise?
made the grossest face. You missed it.
Really? No, get your foot out of the stirrups, Nate.
Go put it on Tony's face because I'm making weird ones.
He's not doing his job again. What the fuck?
Again.
Damn it! What are we not paying you for?
Again. So, anyway.
What?
No, take it off there.
Why
Those
did you
are-
do that?
Those were the September ones.
Really? How come nobody's updated that? I've changed that every single time.
I don't know. I don't mess with it. All I know is right now
One job, Nate.
is my stomach is growling because I have not ate all day.
You got a rumbly in your tumbly
I
there?
got a rumbling.
That's Piglet. That's not Winnie the Pooh.
I know.
That's a big old chunk of space poopy.
Are you calling Piglet of space duty?
Space? What?
I haven't ate all day. I'm running low. The tank is empty.
So you're
getting
gonna
tired.
eat Piglet space doopy?
No. See, now you can't talk. I think it's about time, guys. I know.
What? See, we're not even hopped up on tryptophan though.
I know, because I haven't ate anything today. I didn't get no turkey.
What you're marked safe from the
Jerky?
turkey that tried to kill you?
Turd ball that tried to kill me.
You big dummy.
Oh my god, that was so funny. Like back in the I couldn't poop days. Well, listen. There's the marked safe from on Facebook.
Yes.
So I took the picture and I put marked safe from the turd ball that tried to kill me. You gotta find humor in these things. Like,
This is where we get most of our dick and fart jokes from.
you're welcome.
The one who's full of shit, yes.
Not anymore. I'm all good there in that department. Regular girl.
Don't bring me down.
Don't bring me down. Woo. Anyway, so back to work tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, or bright and early.
Right.
Working at 12.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, I think I'm gonna try and sleep in, maybe, because it's the holidays. I'm supposed to be like in that food coma. Is that how it's supposed to work? Isn't
do you have like special turkey pants?
it? Oh my God! I
Stretchy pants.
shared.
Did
I
Adam
shared the stretchy
did Adam
pants one.
tag you in that? Because he
No, I
seen
shared
one.
it. I shared
Okay,
it.
so he's seen the other one, and he was like, "I'm surprised that Tony has not put this up yet." And
I
then
totally
like
did.
15, 20 minutes later, there you are with a different one. I was like, "There it is."
Sometimes, Chancho, when it is Thanksgiving, you wear your stretchy
You wear
pants.
stretchy pants.
It's for fun.
It's for fun. I can't believe how quickly the holidays are here and going by. Like it's going fast already.
Well, yeah, because tomorrow's like what, Death Friday or some shit like that. I don't even know.
Should be like people are nuts.
Flinging elbows for a tickle.
The
me
newest
Elmo or-
electronic. It's like,
Yeah.
what the hell's
It's
wrong with you
fucking
guys? Wait
stupid.
till Cyber Monday.
Right.
Get your shit hacked instead. Like normal people.
Hack the planet.
Like normal people. Like
You shit hacked. That's sound advice. Seems legit.
yeah. Don't forget though, guys, to be
Wait a
like,
minute.
What?
Adam and Eve has a 45% discount at adamandeve.com.
I don't want to hear about.
For Cyber Monday. Oh.
That's not. That's like Viber Monday. It's not Cyber Monday. Oh man! Oh man!
Wait, do you have the app where it like vibrates you? And yeah, your phone is the controller.
No. Like people messaging and like.
right.
What does it sound like? The way that I do it doesn't sound right.
What? Which one?
Hard to say.
The Ugly Truth.
Oh gosh, where she's at dinner.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What is it? The Chicken Vici or whatever it is.
that was a pretty funny movie.
Oh my God, I love that movie.
So there's some really good old movies that are considered chick flicks. Like the one with Ryan Reynolds and Sandra Bullock, The Proposal. That one's freaking hilarious.
Oh yeah.
I don't care who
No,
you are.
see,
Watch it.
Best one, Kate and Leopold. Just saying.
You know what? You said that, and I have not really watched it.
That's it. We're closing the show down tonight. Heather's fired, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and smash that like button in the mouth.
Hey, I'm not fired, but good night.
That's
That's-
not how any of that works.
It's that time.
No, what is it? Seriously?
Yeah.
No.
9:31. We made it through the show. Now it's time for me and you. We've got to go. All right, so that's good.
Wow. Really?
You're welcome, guys.
That's
Oh, by the way, Lena says Nacho Libre is the best movie.
fuck yes. Nacho Libre is the shit.
Nacho.
I must go into the wilderness and die.
All right. So anyway, guys, we will be back next Thursday, hanging out, same time, same place. Hope you guys will join
Same
us.
bat channel.
Hope you guys will join us. Go ahead and like, subscribe, do all that fun jazz. Look at Tony's weird face. Anyway, go ahead and share all that fun stuff, and we will see you again next Thursday at 8 o'clock.
That's right.
All right.
Don't forget to write, and happy Thanksgiving, all you crazy fuckers.
Happy Thanksgiving.